We all have our favorite frameworks for brand storytelling, right? Be it the Freytag pyramid, the 3-act structure, or the StoryBrand hero's journey framework. But have you ever thought of turning those frameworks into a custom AI tool to automate this entire process that you can use again and again? All you need to do is to provide the information to the brand you're writing a story for, and the AI will generate the entire comprehensive brand story based on the exact framework you want for you in a couple of minutes. The best part? This entire tool can be built very fast and very easily without any technical background required. Let me show you how. First, let's go to mypal.io and start a new AI workflow. The great thing about mypal is that you don't even have to manually set up everything. All you need to do is to specify what kind of workflow you're looking to create, and mypal will help you handle the initial setup. Let's say you're looking to automate the 7-part hero's journey framework. We can say, given a product or service, develop a brand story in 7 steps. And the 7 steps will correspond the 7 parts of the story. Now, let's generate with AI. As you can see, mypal is suggesting the initial setup for the workflow. And this workflow will take in the information about the product and service and execute exactly 7 steps, just like the framework that we have provided. Now, each of these steps will be assigned to an AI agent on mypal to execute. Think of them as your AI assistants. You can leave it blank and the AI will generate the agents for you as well. For me, I have already prepared brand storytelling writer, so I'm gonna assign this agent to all 7 steps here. Okay, now let's save this workflow. Here we are inside the AI workflow builder on mypal, where we can further customize our workflow to match our exact needs, from the input to the flow to the specific steps. Now, regarding the input, I would like the product service description to be a website instead of a text, because I can easily input any website to here. But feel free to change it to text if you would like to, and feel free to add more fields like the target audience or the industry. This is good enough for me, so let's move on to examine each step here. The first thing I would like to change is the titles for all of these steps. I want it to match the flow of the story, so it would be more intuitive for me to use. The next thing I can see here that I want to change is the data provided to each step. So for example, in this last step, the AI initially just provided the immediate prior step, which is the success step. However, I think it is needed for this 7th step to know all the 6 previous steps, as well as the original product and service, so that it can drive something that is really relevant. So let's add all of those input here as well. Now, the next thing I want to improve is the prompt or the task given to each agent. Remember that when working with AI, the output will be only as good as the input given to it. So please try to be as specific as possible in your prompt, because there's no way the AI will understand every needs of yours, right? So what I can do now is I will make the prompt more specific so that the AI will understand that I expected to write only one part for each of these steps. And I will also provide additional instructions so that it will understand exactly how I want it to present each part. Another customization I want is a final step that will compile all of these 7 steps into one comprehensive story. So let me add that step right here. Now I think my workflow is ready. It's time to try it out. Let's start a new run. In this new run, let's provide the mypal website as an example and start this. mypal will read through the website you provided to gather the information. Then it will execute each step sequentially. First is a character, then has a problem, meets a guide, who gives them a plan, and calls them to action. That ends in success. Helps them avoid failure. And finally, a comprehensive brand story based on all the previous steps. As you can see, in a couple of minutes, we have had already an entire brand story based on the StoryBrand framework that we can use as a starting point for further editing. But this is just the starting point. Imagine automating not only the StoryBrand framework, but also all the other frameworks that you have known or that you have created by yourself. I challenge you to go to mypow.io to create those custom AI tools by yourselves and let me know how useful they are to you.